everybody, welcome back to my channel. This is Lisa from Potsy Feather, and I'm back today with another 12x12 scrapbook process video for you today. So this layout took a turn. So I actually wanted to use this paper pad. It has so many cool and fun patterns in it, and I wanted to do like a really paper heavy layout. I only use one paper, and that's the one that I just put out. It's like this pink and white wavy one, and then I thought, you know what, let's just do some mixed media. So I put on some gesso and used my brush and brushed on a bit. I don't know why, but I thought I wanted a specific shape. That doesn't matter in the end because again, it took a turn, but that's okay. So I lately don't really use my brush anymore when I do put on gesso. But for this layout, I really wanted the texture, the brush strokey texture, sorry. But in the end, you can't really see anything, so that doesn't really matter, but that's okay. So yeah, I just put that on and then I let it dry. Do that off camera because obviously you don't need to watch me do that. Here is where I realized I wanted to do something different, and again I went through the paper pad and you can see it has a lot of fun patterns, but I was not really like, I was like, no, let's do mixed media. So I decided to put so as you can see, there's a lot happening on my desk. I got out a few things, and first I'm gonna do the packaging technique. This is a Marabou art spray, and I think the color is called Burgundy, and it's a gorgeous color, as you can see. It doesn't really look like it on camera, but it is almost the exact same shade than like the shirt I'm wearing in my picture. So I just used a spray bottle to kind of mesh up that and I just put it around my page to get this messy blob of watercolory looking mist thing. So I have to clean out my hands because I have got mist everywhere, but that's okay. So I'm sorry about the shaking. So I did do some splatters, of course, because that's gonna be a messy layout. And this is a mixed media only layout, like I don't do anything else. Now I'm getting out my Heidi Soap Color Shine in gold, and I'm gonna splatter all over the place. In the end, a lot of this gets covered up, which it kind of made me sad because I really liked how this is looking, like this burgundy color with the gold. It just looks amazing. So I do again dry this off camera, and then I decided to use some texture paste or modeling paste or whatever you want to call it, and I am using the same packaging from the packaging technique that I did earlier because it has already some of the color on it, and so I can reuse that. So I just get out some modeling paste and I mix up some modeling paste with that, and because the plastic is very thin, it just kind of kept, I don't know, it didn't work that good because it is such a thin plastic, but it just mixed up the modeling paste with the mist, and a little bit later I'm gonna get in some or put in some Heidi Soap Color Shine as well. It looks really white on the camera, but it's actually already like pinky. I don't know what to call it. So I just mix in those that color shine and a little more of that burgundy. I think it's called burgundy. I'm not quite sure now. And this looks white. Wow, I had no idea that it looks white. It's really not white. It's kind of a lilac-y color. I'm sorry about the shaking. So I've got this new stencil and I love it. And I just put the paste that I just made through the stencil. And as you can see, I'm going to the kind of the edge, sorry, I had to think of the word, the edge of the layout, and I go on top of the photo and below the photo, and I really love how this looks. This is a little bit crooked, but I don't mind it. Now I go back in and fill up some, yeah, this happened, fill up some empty spaces that I felt like I needed to fill. So that looks like a hot mess kind of, but I really love how this turned out. And it was super easy actually, because like 90% of the layout is done. Like now I'm gonna do some splatters of those same two colors on top of that texture paste, and again, this is still wet because I just put it on. And I did off camera dry it a bit and also let it dry a bit, but because this takes like an hour or something or even more to dry, and I did not want to wait that long, I continued without it being completely dry. So I went through my stash, and I actually thought, you can see the tags on the on the right here. These are tags from Pinkfish Studio that I actually thought that I wanted to use. I don't end up using them. The only thing I'm gonna use is this magic wood veneer, and this is from, can you see it? This does not work. It's kind of clogged and it doesn't really spritz. But anyways, so I just use a brush and brush this on. And this wood veneer is from a Freckled Fawn wood veneer pack. And I just use my brush and brush the color on, basically. That's what I'm doing. And now I'm gonna splatter it with the gold color shine quite a bit. And this dries back a lot. It's not as intense as it might look now. So I'm sorry, I don't know why it's so shaky. I am using this is gold tissue paper. I got this in some Happy Meal, I think. And I thought, because there's a lot of Heidi Swapp gold color shine on my layout, I thought this would tie it in nice. And the color of my shirt and the color of my layout, they don't look the same at all, but they actually are a lot more similar than they look on camera. But sometimes the colors change, and that's okay. So this is some fun foam that I use to pop up my page. I do this a lot because I just love the dimension that it gives. Oh my god, what's up with the focus? But I think I realize it in a second. I do think. Yeah, there. My hands kind of, it focuses on my hands. I don't know why, but yeah. You can see on the magic that the shade actually is a lot like my shirt. So these tags are again from the Escape the Ordinary collection from Pinkfish Studio, and I thought I wanted them kind of next to my photo, but I really thought that just the mixed media and my photo is enough for this one. I kind of enjoy doing very mixed media heavy layouts and then kind of close to no embellishing. I don't know why, but lately I've been really enjoying those kinds of layouts, and this is one of those. Again, off camera here, I just add some glue to my wood veneer so I can adhere it down. I had to press really hard because again the texture paste was not completely dry, so I had to kind of force it in a bit, but that's okay. Using the last bit of that glue, still a bit in there, but okay. So I'm adhering it down and now looking at it. I don't think this is actually straight, but I don't mind at all. I am not one for the clean. Well, I sometimes do clean layouts, but very rarely. But anyways, this is not one of those. So here you can see all of the beautiful texture, and you can actually see that it's kind of lilac-y. And I really, really love how this turned out. You can see that the color is a lot less pink than it seems on camera. But anyways, that was my layout for you today. I really, really love how it turned out, and I hope you enjoyed it too. And if you did, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you next time. Thank you so much for watching. Bye!